Have you ever thought about what the world of our ancestors was like thousands of years ago? What were their thoughts, their beliefs, and their lives like when there were no temples as there are today, nor any written scriptures? When we wander through ancient ruins, these stones and walls tell the story of a forgotten civilization. Every brick, every wall, seems to hold centuries-old memories within itself. These ruins house a culture that has not lost its identity, even in the dust of time. The clay figurines, special shapes and symbols found in these ruins remind us of today's temples. These idols are not just artworks, but symbols of the religious feelings and beliefs of the people of that time. A deep message is hidden in these shapes, that the tradition of faith and worship is very old. This journey begins with the mysterious Indus Valley civilization, where yogi-like figures and mother goddess idols were found, indicating the deep roots of Hinduism. The yogi sitting in the Pashupati pose, the mother goddess idols, and other symbols show that even then people worshipped nature, power, and meditation. Hinduism is not an ideology that was formed in a day, but a vast tree of traditions and beliefs spanning thousands of years. Its roots are so deep that every generation has added their faith and experiences to it. This religion has changed with time, but its soul has always remained one: the search for the mysteries of nature, life, and the universe. Today, when we go to temples, the sound of bells and the divine form of the idols connect us to the same faith that was perhaps present in those ruins. The grandeur of the temples, the method of worship, and the crowds of devotees, all of these are an extension of that ancient tradition that began thousands of years ago. With time, these beliefs took the form of the Vedas, in which the powers of nature were praised and the tradition of yajna and havan began. Sages preserved their experiences in the Vedas, which laid the foundation of religion and philosophy. Yajna, mantras, and rituals, all of these are still a part of our culture. In this video, we will see the journey of Hinduism from the Indus Valley to the modern age, how this religion evolved over time and continues to inspire millions of people today. This journey is not just about history, but also about our identity, our faith, and our culture. Come, join us on this amazing journey. Hinduism did not begin with a single book or prophet, but it is a tradition that slowly developed over thousands of years. Its roots are deeply embedded in the ancient civilizations of India. Looking into the depths of history, the Indus Valley civilization comes first, which flourished from about 2500 BCE to 1500 BCE. The Indus Valley civilization shows glimpses of planned cities, advanced drainage systems, trade, and social life. The people here were skilled in art, craft, and trade. The Pashupati seal found in excavations, which shows a deity sitting in a yogic posture, and the idols of the mother goddess resemble today's Hindu symbols. These indicate that the concept of religious symbols and deities is very old. These discoveries show how deep and ancient the roots of deity worship, reverence for nature, and symbolism are. The people of the Indus Valley probably worshipped the powers of water, earth, and fertility. After the decline of the Indus Valley, a new era began in India, the Vedic age. It was during this time that the Vedas were composed, which are still considered the oldest and holiest scriptures of Hinduism today. Rigveda, Yajurveda, Samaveda, and Atharvaveda. These four Vedas contain knowledge, mantras, and rules of life. The Vedas mainly praise the deities of nature, Agni, Indra, Varuna. The tradition of yajna and havan existed, but there is no clear mention of idol worship. In Vedic society, rishis, Brahmins, and scholars were highly respected. It was in this era that concepts like dharma, karma, rebirth, and moksha developed, which later became the foundation of Hindu philosophy. The worship practices of the Indus Valley and Vedic knowledge, both together, laid the foundation of Hinduism. On these foundations, many traditions, beliefs, and the diverse Hindu religion developed later. Over time, the concept of the Trimurti, Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva, developed in Hinduism. These three deities together run the cycle of creation and maintain the balance of the universe. This concept of the Trimurti is not only religious, but also philosophically very important, as it represents every aspect of life. Brahma is the creator of the universe. with 4 heads, symbolizing the 4 Vedas and directions. He represents the power of knowledge, creation, and generation. Without Brahma, the beginning of life would not be possible. His worship inspires us with creativity and new thinking. Vishnu is the preserver of the universe, who incarnates to restore balance whenever evil increases. Rama and Krishna are his famous incarnations. The worship of Vishnu inspires us with patience, compassion, and to follow the path of righteousness. He is a symbol of stability and security in life. Shiva is the destroyer, who opens the way for new creation through destruction. He is a symbol of both meditation, detachment, and family. Shiva teaches us that change and end are an integral part of life, and every end opens a door to a new beginning. The Trimurti teaches us that creation, preservation, and change are all necessary in life. By worshipping them, we learn balance, tolerance, and to embrace every color of life. Their stories give us the message of the cycle of life and the acceptance of change. They also remind us that every experience, whether joy or sorrow, is part of life's development. The worship of the Trimurti is still at the center of Hinduism today, and their stories inspire every generation. These traditions and teachings continue to be a source of guidance and hope in people's lives. In Hinduism, the position of goddesses is as important as that of gods. Lakshmi, Saraswati, and Parvati, the 3 main goddesses, are symbols of prosperity, knowledge, and power. Lakshmi is the goddess of wealth and good fortune. She is worshipped on Diwali. Saraswati is the goddess of learning, music, and art. She is worshipped on Vasant Panchami. Parvati is the goddess of love and motherhood, but in times of crisis, she takes the form of Durga and Kali to destroy evil. The worship of goddesses teaches that the contribution of women is essential in both power and creation. Festivals like Navratri and Diwali still connect millions of people through the worship of these goddesses. In Hinduism, deities like Ganesha and Hanuman hold a special place in people's hearts. Lord Ganesha is worshipped at the beginning of every auspicious work. He is the Vignaharta, the remover of all obstacles. His elephant-like head and riding on a mouse convey a message of power and humility. Lord Hanuman is the supreme devotee of Lord Rama, whose devotion and spirit of service make him unique. The Ramayana describes Hanuman's bravery and selflessness. He is the remover of troubles. Festivals like Ganesh Chaturthi and Hanuman Jayanti show their popularity. The stories of these 2 deities teach courage, devotion, and the importance of service to everyone, from children to adults. Whenever unrighteousness increased, Lord Vishnu established righteousness by taking incarnations like Rama and Krishna. Rama, the king of Ayodhya, is a symbol of sacrifice and muryada, moral conduct. His life inspires us to walk on the path of truth and righteousness. The Ramayana tells the story of his exile, the search for Sita, and the victory over Ravana. Krishna's life is full of love, knowledge, and strategy. In the Mahabharata, he gave the discourse of the Gita to Arjuna. The Gita contains deep knowledge of karma, dharma, and moksha, which is still relevant today. The stories of Rama and Krishna teach us the importance of an ideal life, love, and duty. Festivals like Diwali and Janmashtami are celebrated in memory of these incarnations. The history of Hinduism is not a straight line, but a changing and enriching current over time. Beginning with the worship of Pashupati and Mother Goddess in the Indus Valley, the composition of the Vedas, and the tradition of yajna in the Vedic period. In the Upanishadic period, deep questions about Atma, Brahman, and Moksha were pondered. The composition of the Ramayana and Mahabharata in the epic period established the ideals of Rama and Krishna. The development of Puranas and temples in the medieval period, the bhakti movement showed the path of love and devotion. In modern times, social reformers challenged social evils, and traditions like yoga and meditation became popular globally. Today, Hinduism is not limited to India, but has become a global heritage. In the 21st century, Hinduism stands at the confluence of tradition and modernity. People are still connected to festivals, rituals, and temples. This shows the deep roots of the religion. Young people now want to know the logic behind traditions, and the internet has made religious knowledge accessible to everyone. Yoga, meditation, and Ayurveda are now part of global health, and ideas like karma, dharma, ahimsa are popular worldwide. Even abroad, grand temples and Hindu communities celebrate their festivals with enthusiasm. However, with modernity come challenges, casteism, fanaticism, and social evils. Their solution is possible only by understanding and adopting the deep philosophical principles of Hinduism. From the ruins of the Indus Valley to the digital age, the journey of Hinduism has been amazing and vibrant. Its greatest strength is its diversity and flexibility. It is not limited to a single book or prophet. Trimurti, goddesses, Rama, Krishna, Ganesha, Hanuman, their stories touch every aspect of life. The Vedas, Upanishads, and the Bhakti movement gave a deep philosophy of soul, universe, and love. Today, values like ahimsa, non-violence, satya, truth, karma, action, Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, the world is one family, are more important than ever. Yoga and meditation provide balance and peace in today's stressful life. Hinduism is not just worship, but a way of life, an eternal heritage that inspires every generation.